everybody, welcome back to Xpnsion Network, and I'm Casey Wallace. We are here at the LAX Conscious Life Expo. So this beautiful, extraordinary woman, Ariella Indigo, is a personal friend of ours. She's here visiting and being her extraordinary self for everybody, and so we want to give everybody a great introduction. So Ariella, it's lovely to have you here.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for inviting me. It's amazing to be here. So, well, I actually interviewed these guys myself on my own show, my MULTIdimensional human show, and it's the first time that we're getting to meet in the physical.
Right.
So, which is really nice. So, but thank you for having me here.
Yeah, tell everybody what you do. What do you do?
Yeah, so I am an ascension guide. I'm calling myself these days, you know how it is, you sort of try and hook into these titles. So the one that's been given to me recently is an initiator.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm basically helping people to go through quite incredible transformations in their lives. So often facing the things that they really don't want to face, right?
Which is always the most transformational path.
Always.
It is.
Absolutely.
It is.
And it's like, that's the journey that I've been on, you know, throughout the whole of my life. Very briefly, when I was growing up, for as long as I can remember, I have been visited by these beings, or these different types of beings.
God. And we just love that about you. You know, even with me channeling Julius and everything that's about, I other intuitive gifts, you know, pop in and pop out. And I had shared with you, I believe we shared with you on your show, that I have an alien being that comes and talks to us regularly.
Yes.
And it just is. I mean, there's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. It just is.
Yeah.
Anybody who thinks to themselves, oh, that's not true, and I'm like, well, that's your limitation, but that's certainly not influencing my limitation.
Well, it has been a relief to meet people like you and to be able to have these conversations so openly.
Yeah.
Because for years I was in denial about it, you know, and it was very, very frightening to me growing up.
Right.
Wasn't in my family's belief system.
Well, how could it be, right? Like, what kind of belief system is that, right?
I mean, my grandparents, God bless them, both sides Jehovah's Witnesses.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, like, it really wasn't in my family's belief system.
Right.
So, you know, it has been this journey of sort of facing my fears and actually, like, confronting this reality, you know.
How old were you, or about what time in your life were you ready to show yourself to everybody on this?
Yeah, so it took me until I was 36. 36, and many years before then of, like, you know, trying to fit in.
Yes, I understand that.
In the third dimension, and I worked in corporate. I was a high-flying business manager in corporate for 16 years.
Okay.
And then when I was 36, I went through this very sudden, very profound, very transformational, multidimensional awakening.
Wow.
And they sent the big guns in, because literally one morning I woke up and there were these 2 6-foot-tall star beings, light beings, stood in my bedroom.
Wow.
And I received many messages, and I had these clairvoyant visions. And over the next few days, I mean, it just really, it completely, as you can imagine, like, shattered.
Yeah, good word. Really good word.
The previous reality that I had, and, you know, it was, I believe you're going to be interviewing him as well, my twin flame, Ethan, who I'd met like a year before. Our relationship had really sort of catalyzed this opening.
I understand that.
And thank goodness for Ethan in my life, because he gave me this incredible support.
And bravery, right?
Yeah.
The bravery thing.
Yeah. Because I was terrified. You know, for me it was like, this was what I was hearing about growing up. You know, the devil, you know, possessing you, and, you know, like all of this stuff. So I was really asked to confront my fears yet again. There had been other ways that I've been going through these initiations.
Right.
So I'm now helping other people to go through their own initiations.
Wow, and thank you for that, because we need that help. It's like programming like this and like you provide, where we find our help. You
Yes.
know, we all need inspiration and encouragement to be our super powerful selves.
Yes.
We're so programmed to not be powerful.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Absolutely.
And Julius always says there's two things that people are afraid of: death and how powerful they are.
Wow, yeah.
And every other fear fractalizes itself off of those two things.
Yeah.
When you're human.
Yeah.
When changes happen, we always laugh and say, it never happens to anybody where this stuff just comes in whispers. Never, doesn't it? It's like,
Never.
wow, I was driving down the street and kapoo! You know, it's like, of course not. Because of course your soul's been whispering to us our whole damn lives and we're not listening. Not listening.
No.
And, you know, so we love these stories. Of course, we're going to be bringing you more extension on all of this with Ariella. One of the other things that Ariella does also is she provides a platform for practitioners to showcase themselves, offer up some of their products and their services to people worldwide. So she's an incredible conduit and contact for that. Please tell everybody how to get in contact, get on your email list and stuff so they can get in tune with your summits and your programming.
Yeah, I'd love to. So absolutely, this is what I love doing these days, having these types of conversations, you know, and really talking multidimensionally. So you can go to my website, ariellaindigo.com, and in fact there's a free gift for you on my website. So there's a beautiful activation. Part of what I do is I also channel these creation codes. So there's a beautiful activation of it's creation code number 9, they're Hebrew fire letters, which is all about divine power. It's going to really help you to shift past any blocks, any fear blocks, any challenges that you're having, so you can really step into your creation power. So that's available on my website, ariellaindigo.com. That'll get you on my mailing list. And I just want to say, because this is a moment for me, you know, and like interviewing you guys on my show has been a moment for me. Like, it reminds me of how far I've come.
I know, isn't that nice?
It's amazing. And people like you, I mean, I love this because, with all respect, people like you 5 years ago would have scared the absolute living daylights out of me. Wow. It's like a female channeling this male energy that would have like blown my mind.
Right.
You know, and I would have found it quite frightening.
Right.
And I love this like manifestation here, and I've been so excited to come here and to hang out with you guys, you know, and be with you guys, and it's such a, you know, I just love it because it shows me how far I've come on my journey, and I love the work that you do in the world and the bravery and courage that you show as well, because there's still a lot of people in society who, you know, would be getting out there.
They do, and it's all right. That's why I have a staff.
Yeah,
it takes care of all that for me. I tell everybody, you know, you chat with people, you get to know people online, of course, around the world, and you say things like, you know, you ought to come out. And then when you're emailed to them, I'm like, oh my God, they're coming out. How exciting. I mean, I said to Brad, this is like a little kid getting to meet their pen pal, right? Like the pen pals are writing, right?
Yeah.
We want to thank everybody for being with us. Of course, we're going to extend this conversation into the extraordinary, so we'll keep you up to date on that. Again, if you happen to be here this weekend in the LA area and you want to come by the Conscious Life Expo, you can come by our booth and meet us. Chances are you can beat Ariella and Ethan because they're hanging out here with us. And we hope everybody out there has an extraordinary day. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.